Please, please, please don't make me go back there. Please don't make me go. It will all happen again.
Lungs definitely makes you want to take a deep breath. The piece feels like an adult parable, a fairy tale of sorts that takes us into some of the darkest recesses of our inner fears and turmoils of what it means to connect with another, the price of that connection, and creating bonds that can so easily shatter. It is dreamlike, surrealist, and again, so beautifully crafted, it feels like a haunting dream.
Lungs. Some stunning cinematography, and the camera work in general, the angles, the way that those shots were framed, I think was absolutely amazing. Um, this was really super creepy. And I love that about this film, is how creepy it was. It took me a couple minutes to kind of figure out what was going on, and I ended up really loving all of those dream sequence characters. I think that that was so clever and very ingenious. And the story was really interesting too. So, and it was different, very unique. Nice job.
This was very cool, very interesting. The filmmakers do a great job here at building up tension and it having it paying off. Um, I just really enjoyed the concept, the whole premise, and again how it was executed. I thought was really effective. It's got a definite sort of bizarre, eerie quality to it, which just works really well for what the piece is, and I enjoyed it.
Lungs. I thought this was so fascinating. This idea of like falling asleep and kind of being tormented by something. You know, maybe you're starting to have a bad dream, and then quite literally, it felt like falling down the rabbit hole. Some kind of like Alice in Wonderland type of experience with like truly like falling into another dimension with the kind of dreamscape that was going on. And I thought it was such an interesting way to go about the story. And because they kind of chose to approach it through this altered reality, I think they had a lot of fun with it. They really leaned into it with the different characters that were in the woods and the interactions, and leading her all the way back around to, you know, kind of finally get their point across, that they had clearly kind of been through, you know, a journey with trying to lead her there, because they talked about it when, you know, it was just the animals kind of recuperating and, you know, having a little kind of strategy session, before they kind of finally guided her, you know, full circle to the mirror, to fully experiencing how everybody had gotten injured, what that looked like. And I thought it was really intense. And I think that it was a fascinating way of showing somebody kind of fighting their own demons, and in a lot of ways using sleep or using dreams to kind of try and escape that. But you can't always run from those things. They will stick with you. uh, and I think that that's what they were, at least how I viewed it, that's kind of what they were trying to convey, is that, you know, you can keep running through whatever means possible, but at some point you do kind of have to face the mirror and confront the things that are haunting you, and, you know, whatever that kind of looks like for each person individually. So I thought it was really intense, and like I said, I think they leaned into it and had a lot of fun with it while still being able to convey a really deep message.
Lungs was an eerie short film. I think the story utilizes the horror genre quite nicely, sort of allowing the viewers to sink into the world of the story, showcasing the various types of gore in the film, matched with the soundtrack that works really well. And overall, Lungs was a really fun watch.